wins the fight, okay? Forget about taking the fight. Bet 100,000 your son wins the fight. You got no balls to do that. Bill, now you're gonna let me talk. You wanna bet 100,000 for taking a Lomachenko fight? My man, Lomachenko will beat your son's ass. You understand me? You wanna bet 100,000 on taking the fight? Bet 100,000 on your son wins the fight, okay? Forget about taking the fight. Bet 100,000 your son wins the fight. You got no balls to do that. Bill, now you're gonna let me talk. You wanna bet 100,000 for taking a Lomachenko fight? My man, Lomachenko will beat your son's ass. You understand me?
What's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Now, you best believe there was no way your man, the YB, could ignore or move on without addressing this red hot, rare, yeah? So this weren't no medium well done. This was rare beef, exclusive beef from 2 weeks ago. So, for you man who don't know, Paulie Malignaggi has stayed on the sidelines hating my doggy, Devin, the Dream Haney, the only guy in boxing, really. Well, certainly in the lower weights, the only guy in boxing at the lower weights really trying to get it in. And maybe in boxing on the whole. Yeah, Bivol, I'll give Bivol credit. Bivol wants to smoke. Bivol ain't playing no games. He playing for keeps, but either way, whatever way you cut it, yeah, there's a select few cats in the boxing game who are really trying to, who are really with it like that, yeah? Who are really trying to get down. And you best believe one of them is Haney. However, like I said, Paulie Malignaggi is one hating ass dude. He on the sidelines just hating. Listen, Paulie, you have Conor McTapper sparring partner problems. Do you understand that? Yeah, you still need to go back and get that rerun with Artem Lobov. Yeah, you've got Artem Lobov problems. How dare you think you in the league? You can't even mention the Dream Haney. Yeah? You can't even mention Devin Haney's sparring partners because you've got MMA sparring partner problems. Never mind boxing sparring partner problems. Goofy ass dude. Anywho, Paulie, as we know, got a big mouth and somehow, some way, he ended up commentating with Showtime. So that makes him think he's got some clout. Yeah? He think he really would it like that. He a cornball, 100%. Anyway, for whatever reason, Paulie has a big boner for Lomachenko. Now, Lomachenko's cool, he's alright. Yeah? He alright. But I ain't got a boner over him. I ain't got a boner over no one. But Paulie, for whatever reason, has a proper, engorged hard-on for Lomachenko. My man, you heard him what he said. My man, Lomachenko, he beat your boy's ass, and my man, your man. You sounded like Lomachenko's side chick. The worst thing is, I'm not even sure Lomachenko knows who Paulie is. Do you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if any of you see Lomachenko say, Loma, do you know a man called Paulie Malignaggi? He'd say, who's that? Yeah, that sounds like one of my sitches from the Bay, 100%. Paulie Malignaggi. Oh yeah, that's one of my Italian sitches from the Bay, 100%. That's what he'd be saying. And no one know who you are, and yet you're here riding him. Yeah. Anywho, you heard there Paulie riding Lomachenko, gassing him up about what he's going to do to Devin Haney. Now, I think the fight's an interesting fight. I think the fight's a fight we need to see happen. I'm not one of them weird dudes who want to be like, oh, I like Devin, but I don't want to see him tested, so I just want to have him keep fighting bums on some Tank Davis. Nah, I'm not about that. Yeah? And neither's, to be fair, Devin Haney. Give me a time, yeah, where Haney's been weird. And the way Paulie keeps carrying on, Paulie carries on like Haney's name is Tank. Tank is a scary dude. Tank has been ducking Lomachenko for years. The same can't be said for Haney. I remember when Haney had no belts, he was begging for the Loma shot. And they were saying, oh, he ain't got no belts. Oh, he ain't got no name. Now he's got the belts. And people are trying to change history. Paulie Malignaggi trying to change history. Oh, well, no, somehow they're blaming Devin for the fight that's not happening. He was thirsty for the squabbles. That's just how it went down. I remember it. People forget. Devin Haney's like 23 years old as well. He's not 28 like Tank. And still, he was trying to get in the mix. Now he's got all the belts. And we'll see what happens. Listen, if Devin Haney ends up fighting a bum, yeah, I'll be the first one to say there's something weird going on. Honestly, of all the fighters in the world, I'd bet big money. I wish I could. If there was a way for me to bet, yeah, Devin Haney ends up fighting a big fight, I'd bet big money on it. And if I'm wrong, so be it. But for whatever reason, yeah, Pauline got this weird thing. He a hater, bottom line. It's quite rare in this day and age to see someone just pure hating Pauline. He that guy. Yeah? I think Paulie's mad because, yeah, does Devin have the most power? No, but Devin has been able to spin what he does into 4 belts. Paulie had no power. And, yeah, I mean, he was a victim. Paulie's no power limited him. Haney, who isn't the biggest puncher, he's thriving. That's what gets to Pauline. Pauline's like, wow, why couldn't that be me? Wow, why was Conor McGregor's sparring partner punching me up in my own sport? So we can't even really blame Pauline because I'll be mad too. Let's not forget people as well. It wasn't just Conor McGregor's sparring partner who punched him up. Conor McGregor got off all over dude in sparring. And then, after McGregor finished serving Pauline up, he said, yeah, let's get one of my sparring partners in to have a go on you. Yeah, that's how it ended up going. That's how it went down for Pauline. I remember at the time as well. It was kind of like boxing versus mixed martial arts. And it was bad, obviously, for boxing. Because Paulie was saying, oh man, there's levels to this game. And, oh man, I never lose to a mixed martial arts fighter. Next thing we know, an E-level MMA fighter, Artem Lobov, goes in there and washed Pauline in only hands. Wow, it was bad. It was bad for boxing. I remember, yeah, at the time as well, trust me, all the boxing fans were gassing Paulie up. Oh, there's levels to the game, and it's not this, you know what I mean? No one's there. The typical tropes we hear, not everyone can box, and anyone can do mixed martial arts, but not everyone can box. Next thing you know, Paulie gets punched up by a D-level mixed martial artist. It was bad. And that was the last we heard of Pauline. Somehow, some way. And that's what haters do. Haters, yeah, they don't live in reality. Haters, they're like internet trolls. They have haters are them dudes, yeah, who sit on the internet and talk about how they're 6'6" and they have all the sitches and I've just shagged 2 sitches last night. You know what I mean? I just whacked 2 bad sitches last night. 2 9 out of 10s. I've been whacking. What have you been doing? How's your weekend been? Yeah. Meanwhile, there's some big fat greasy bridge troll. And the same as Paulie. Because what do we see here? Paulie's out here tweeting Devin Haney, who is, for all intents and purposes, the Giga Chad. Yeah? Devin Haney is the Giga Chad of boxing. Meanwhile, Mr. got served up by Conor McTappers. Conor McTapper, yeah, he ain't even the A-level mixed martial artist himself. He's the B-level. So Pauline got served up by the B-level sparring partner. The sparring partner of the B-level. Wow. And he's out here trying to talk about Mr. Boxing Giga Chad, Devin Haney. Yeah? Lil bro, I am a little crazier than you. You weren't crazy when Artem Lobov was punching you up. I can't make 147 anymore. Bare knuckle at 155. Winner takes all. Oh my god, I've heard it all now. 155, bare knuckle versus Devin Haney. Here we go, look. End of the day, man. Pauline plugging his channel. He looking for clout. He looking for coins. I can't blame him. I rate the hustle to some extent. Yeah, if Pauline wasn't on his greasy bridge troll hater, I'd respect it. But Paulie, be honest. Come out and be honest. The truth is, it's the end of the year, you've got taxes that need to be paid, and you're down bad. Yeah, that's all you had to say. I'm sure Devin Haney's happy to put a dude on. Who knows? Devin Haney's renowned for bringing old fighters into his camp. You could have contacted Devin. Devin, I'm down bad. I've got taxes that need to be paid. Can you put me on? Yeah? Have you not got no Have you not got no gyms that need to be cleaned? I can be a cleaner. That's the kind of vibe you should have been on. Instead, he trying to get clout, he trying to find a payday. That said, it is 2021, and I would love to see. No, you know what, scrap that. I was about to say, I'd love to see. I'm someone who's, you might know me. I'm down for all the debauchery, yeah, but still. There's levels to the game. And Devin, he an undisputed world champion in one of the most premier divisions. He ain't mixed martial arts sparring partner food, yeah? Pauline, you are mixed martial art sparring partner boxing food. That's what you are. You ain't undisputed Premier Division champion food. Because if you was, we could serve you up to Devin Haney, but you ain't undisputed Premier Division boxing food. You are B-level mixed martial art semi-pro food. Big facts. Yeah? A semi-pro mixed martial artist punched you up in your own sport. So don't tell me about Dev Haney. Yeah? Let's be real now. You a C-level Nick. Dev Haney a premier looking Nick to you. He a rare Nick to you. You a C-level. 100%. Dev Haney a shiny. He a shiny. You know Pokemon cards. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, he shiny. 100%. You ain't that one. Like I said, you the B-level one. In fact, you lost to the B-level one. You lost to the sparring partner of the B-level. And that is unfortunately what the social media has done. Social media has democratized. Everyone can have an opinion now. But the facts are, when it came to it, when it came time to throw down, some mixed martial arts dons punched you out of your own sport. Yeah? So stop trying to beg the clout. Dev Haney gonna serve up your mans. It made me laugh as well because Lomachenko, yeah? This video came out before Lomachenko before Lomachenko had his fight recently. Anyway, 2-2s. Lomachenko went life and death with some young up-and-coming dude. And all of a sudden, Pauline, he changed up. Oh man, I never said Dev Haney was bad, and Dev Haney a young bull, and it's my opinion, and he changed up big. Oh well, Loma's old, and Loma 4 years ago, and wait a minute. You weren't saying Loma 4 years ago. You were saying my boy, my man Loma, he gonna do this and he gonna do that. Now all of a sudden you're backtracking, and that's why I don't rate these greasy bridge trolls, yeah, because they're corny, and they ain't got no substance. You a clout chaser, and you ain't even a good clout chaser, because you're flip flopping. And if I was Bill Haney, I'd bite off. If I was rich, yeah, I'd be taking it 100 grand. Dev Haney, he too young, he too big, he too strong. Loma, he too small, and he too old. Yeah, Dev Haney will jab Lomachenko's old, small, bonce right the way off for him. That's my opinion. Time will tell. Yeah, too big, too strong, too young, too hungry, he's got too much of a young bull in him. 100%. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Should Devin Haney lower himself to Mr. B-level MMA sparring partner foods level, or should he? Oh yeah, either way. Pauline, you food. That's what we do know. Yeah, if you're food for mixed martial arts sparring partners, you're gonna be. It's not even legal the things Devin Haney would do to you. But like I said, I can see part of it. It's the clout era, isn't it? Is it not the clout era? Shouldn't Devin Haney go and punch up Pauline for fun? But really, is he going to break his hands in bare knuckle? Wait a minute. Listen, Pauline, you've never seen 8 figures. Yeah? I'm not someone who likes to talk about figures, but since you want to be all in the video, yeah. Devin Haney has 8-figure hands. You ain't never seen no 8-figure hands. That's why you're in there trying to make 100 grand on a bet. But when you've got 8-figure hands, you don't need to go do no bare knuckle. Yeah? But you're old, soft, washed up, having ass. You desperate right now. You're trying to get paid. Like I said, what you should have done is humbled yourself and come with your cap in your hand and said, listen, Devin, put me on. Yeah? I got back taxes. Biden coming for them taxes. I must be paid, 100%. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell, 100%.